Hello and welcome to The Working Guy. You know that moment when a project is 99% finished? And one bad cut can ruin the whole thing. Yeah, that's exactly where we are today. If you've just installed an attic ladder, chances are it's a little too long and needs to be trimmed. The problem is that getting the angle wrong is bad enough, but getting the length wrong can turn an expensive ladder into firewood. So today, I'll show you a simple method that lets you find both the exact length and the exact cutting angle. No complicated math, no fancy tools, just a method that works. For this job, you'll need a straight edge, a level, a ruler, anything long and straight, a piece of cardboard, a marker, and a tape measure. That's it. Let's get to work. First things first, open the hatch door as wide as it will go until it hits the stops. Now ideally you'd have a buddy to help hold things in place, but if you're like me and working solo, well, that's what clamps and creative improvisation are for. Here's the key move. Take your level and place it along the bottom edge of the first section, the one attached to the hatch door. You want the level to extend past the bottom of the ladder, at least a foot or two below where the ladder meets the floor. Lower it gently until it just barely touches the floor, then lock it in place. Clamp it, wedge it, do whatever you have to do. This is our reference line. It tells us exactly where the bottom of the ladder will sit. Alright, here's where the magic happens. See how the level is sitting right on that first section? It follows the line of the ladder perfectly, and at the bottom it just touches the floor. That contact point, that's everything. That's where we measure from. Now, grab your tape measure. Measure the distance from the bottom corner of the ladder section, the one attached to the door, straight down to the floor. Be precise here. In my case, it's 50.9 inches. Your number will be different, but the method is the same. Got your measurement? Good. Write it down on a piece of cardboard so you do not forget it. Now, we are going to transfer the angle from our straight edge onto the cardboard. Now take your cardboard and place it on the floor next to your straight edge. Draw a line along the straight edge onto the cardboard. That line captures the exact angle we need. What we've just created is a cutting template. This little cardboard trick is going to save you from making a costly mistake. Alright, template's done. Let's move on. Now we need to figure out exactly where to cut on the actual ladder. Here's how. Take the lower section of the ladder, the folded part, not the one attached to the hatch, and lay it flat on the floor. You want it straight, not bent at any of the joints. Just lay it flat on the floor. Now, find the top point of that section, the point closest to the hatch door. That's your starting reference. From that point, measure your distance. Remember, 50.9 inches down along the edge of the section. Mark it clearly, a nice bold dot. This is where your cut line starts. Double check. Measure from that top point to your mark. Make sure it matches your number exactly. If it's off by even a little, redo it. This is not the place to eyeball it. Okay, here's the setup. Take your cardboard template and align your mark on the ladder with the start of the line on the template. The line on a cardboard should run along the bottom edge of the ladder section. That's how you know it's aligned correctly. Since I'm working solo again, I'm using a clamp to hold everything in place. No shame in that. Once it's locked in, grab your marker and draw a line from your mark along the edge of the cardboard. That line, the one you just drew, that's your cutting line. Follow it exactly and you'll get a perfect fit. Alright, moment of truth. Let us cut. Take your time here. A steady hand and a fresh disc make all the difference. And yes, I know, I'm cutting drywall with an angle grinder before the comment section explodes. I know it's not the right tool for the job, but it's what I had, and sometimes you just work with what's available. If it looks stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. Moving on. Now, we repeat the exact same process for the other side. Same measurement, same template, same everything. Why both sides separately? Because floors aren't always level, and the ladder might not be perfectly square. Better safe than sorry. Alright, both sides cut. Let's see if we nailed it. I haven't installed it yet, just setting it in place to check. If this doesn't work, you're about to watch a very sad tutorial on how not to do it. And look at that, a perfectly level ladder. Sits flush on the floor on both sides. No gaps, no wobble. There's a tiny bit of resistance at the joints. They'll settle in over time. But the fit? Spot on. Let me climb up and give it a test. Solid. No shaking, no creaking. This thing is ready for action. So to recap, here's what you need. A straight edge, a piece of cardboard, a marker, and a tape measure. Oh, and you will want a proper wood saw. Do not do what I did and just grab whatever is lying around. A clamp helps a lot if you're working solo. And you will need a steady hand. Otherwise, this whole thing just will not come out right. The whole trick is in that cardboard template. It gives you the angle and the length in one simple step. And whether your ladder is wood or metal, the method is exactly the same. If this saved you from a costly mistake, hit that like button and subscribe. More practical tips coming soon. Good luck with your projects. Stay sharp, stay safe. See you next time.